What is up, you guys? This is Spidey1997, and today we're finally going to be taking a look at the new Marvel Legends series. We finally have the new Marvel 80 years anniversary. We have Captain America and Thor, and man, another great figure that Hasbro has made. Man, I'm just so pleased the way these guys turned out. Unfortunately, as you can see, the back I just have an Iron Man packaging and a Thor. Sadly, I didn't know I threw away my Captain America packaging because I usually throw away after I review them. But sadly, again, I didn't know I threw my Captain America package away. But I'm pretty sure you guys all know what the package looked like. So at the same time, it doesn't really bother me that I can't really show it off to you guys. But you know, you get the packaging. I'm not even going to show the packaging today just because I already showed the packaging. The packaging is basically 80 years, celebrating 80 years of Marvel, and they show the classic image of their the character. So Captain America and Thor, and these are the two that I needed in my collection because I already have Iron Man, as you can see. And let me just put Iron Man with them just for the heck of it. So there's Iron Man next to them. They look great together, man. The scale is just gorgeous. I'm really happy the way Hasbro has scaled these characters side by side. So very cool. So of course, accessory wise, Captain America comes with two interchangeable heads. I'm sorry, can't talk today. But unfortunately, I've heard a lot of quality issues with this particular figure. Is the eyes are a little bit cockeyed, and as you can see, I don't know if you can tell by the light, but you can see the skin tone on the right here is kind of peeling off, or the paint is just chipping off. So that's kind of a bummer. Probably gonna have to get a second one just because that's a little bothersome. But this head looks pretty good, I'm not gonna lie. I do like the way this head turns out. You know, very cool, very classic. I don't know what artist this is based off on. I think it's Alex Ross, if I'm not mistaken. I could be wrong. I think that second head, if the camera can focus, I think that head is based on Alex Ross. I don't know if it's this one or this one. Correct me in the comments below if I'm wrong, but I don't know. But this head looks really nice. I honestly, I do like this head, but since the paint is chipped off and the eyes are a little, you know, cockeyed, maybe the camera is not picking it up, but in person it looks a little cockeyed. The paint on the A is pretty good, not gonna lie. You got the wings on the side of the head. They're just glued on, so that's nice. The ears are painted nicely. You can see a lot of stitching on the mask. That's nice. That's a pretty good small detail that they put. You can see wrinkles. And yeah, man, very cool. I really like this head. Sadly, I'm just not going to use it because the paint kind of bothers me. But he also comes with two hands that are kind of open. Not really. They're kind of the same hands that come with the wolf cap or cap wolf. They're just, of course, they're the same hands. The only bad thing is they're not separated, so you probably might have to use an X-Acto knife just to slit or cut the plastic between the thumb and the index finger. But very cool. We've seen this before, so that's, you know, it's nothing new, but still really cool. And of course, he comes with two fists, which I'm really happy that you finally included fists for Captain America, because I don't know, I just prefer fists on a Captain America figure, just so you can have him punching someone or in a running pose, you know, what I'm having right now. But man, this Captain America figure is just sick, man. Of course, before we get on with this Captain America, we can see the Thor only comes with one open hand on this for this arm right here. So that's kind of a bummer. I kind of wish he came with two, maybe two fists. I don't know, but very cool. And of course, he comes with the hammer. And you can see there's writing on the hammer, which is also really nice. A lot of detail on this Thor, which is really cool. So pleased with the way this turned out. The head sculpt on this guy looks super classic. I really like the way this looks. Let me just take him off the stand real quick, and you can see the wristbands are a separate piece. You can see the belt, SST, which I guess it stands for Thor. Got the paint on the silver on his little armor piece right here. You can see the helmet. It's not painted, it's just a kind of like a, not really a dull gray plastic, I wouldn't say. I don't know, kind of a little dull. I wish they painted it silver just to, you know, give that detail a little more. But the back of the cape is cool. Unfortunately, the cape is a little bit top heavy, so it does kind of cause the figure to, you know, fall back a lot, just because the weight of the cape is a bit heavy for this figure. honestly, I kind of wish they can figure out how to use a cloth cape, maybe. I don't know, but it's still very cool. And you can see the feet has some straps on the boots as well, so that's nice. Got some gold paint on the shoes right here. Very cool. Got the blue for the pants, gold for the belt. And yeah, man, the head sculpt looks like a classic Thor. Got the pupils are painted nicely, the eyebrows are painted nicely. You can see the blonde on the hair. Has a little bit of whitewash to it, I guess. Yeah, a little bit of whitewash. So that's nice, really cool. I do dig that. And yeah, it's basically it for this Thor. So let me just put him right here, and we'll take a closer look at Cap. Now, this Captain America is basically a little reuse from the original Cap Wolf. Unfortunately, I don't have that figure anymore. I sold it just because when I found out this figure was coming out, I was like, you know what? I'm just going to sell the older Cap figures because I don't want a lot of Captain America in my collection. Just because I just prefer to have a definitive Captain America for my Avenger collection. I know a lot of people do like to have like kind of multiple Captain America figures, but for me, I personally like to have one or two, just because yeah, I just like this character. So, and the Cap Wolf wasn't that bad. You know, again, and I do also have the vintage Captain America. I think I have it still. Let me check double quick. Hold on one sec. Okay, I got him right out of the display. As you can see, I don't know if you saw me getting the figure in the back, but here he is. Basically, this is just how he's supposed to look like. I will say, I do like the colors on this one more, but the sculpted chainmail or scale mail, whatever you want to call it, I just like this, man. This is really nice. You can see on this one, it's painted on. It's not bad. It's really cool. It's just painted on. It's not sculpted, so you can't feel the texture on the scale mail. So that's kind of a bummer. The head sculpt, of course, is a bit. Now that I look at it side by side with this one, yeah, this head looks a little chunkier. Looks a little wide. I'm not a fan of that. He just looks like, I don't know. He doesn't really look like Steve Rogers under a mask. But yeah, man, you can see the boots are pretty much the same. Just this was more brighter red. The hands or the glove parts or the cuff are the same. Of course, the hands are right there, but this is a fist. The star is sculpted on this one as well, and that's another complaint of mine I will get to. You can see the wings are kind of identical. Not too much, but a little bit. And you can see the back, and you can see I have... Let me take out the shoe real quick, and you can see here's the back. So here's this comparison with the back. So yeah, I think I think the lower crotch area is new. The belt is the same. The torso, I believe, is different. I think the arms are different just because it has that sculpted scale mail right here on the arms. So yeah, so very nice, really cool. The belt, of course, like I said, is the same. And I didn't realize it until I sold it, but the Captain America, the original Cap Wolf with the belt, it was upside down. I don't know, I think it was upside down. People say it was upside down, and now that I look at it, I think it was upside down because this is the right angle where you put your belt. So I think this little line piece right here on the belt was on this side right here on the Cap Wolf. So yeah, man, this is basically it. A little bit of reuse, but overall, I still really I prefer this version of Captain America just because he looks way, I don't know, he just looks more buffer and muscular. This one looks cool and all, but I don't know, it just looks, now that I look at it, it looks kind of cheap compared to this one. So yeah, so that's a quick comparison with that one. And I'm sorry about the lighting, it's getting a little dark. It's starting to pour outside, so I do apologize. So if you hear thunder, that's probably why. So of course, the star is a bit of a problem for everyone. If you see these on Walmart pegs, if you see multiple ones, maybe you probably might have a chance of good. You might have a good luck of finding a better paint ad for the star, but most of them, mine, at least on the ones I found at Walmart, were kind of messed up, man. I feel like the star, you can see this. It's like someone put their fingerprint on the star and just left it like that. So that's kind of a bummer. That's kind of stupid. I don't like that. But overall, the start looks pretty nice as well. You can see this head sculpt right here is the interchangeable one. Originally, he came with that one, but I like this one more. The A is kind of different. I don't know. Now that I look at it, it kind of looks the same. Let me see real quick. No, so the A looks different. This one looks more thicker. The A looks more bigger and fatter. This one looks more a little thin. The wings on the side of the head look a bit different too. Yeah, so this one looks more bigger. And the expression on the face looks a bit the same, but I can't really tell. So yeah, this one looks more, he looks more pissed on this one. So yeah, and I kind of feel like he has a bigger chin on this one too, so that's kind of weird, but at the same time, it's cool. So yeah, man, the red on this one is a bit darker. Again, I kind of wish he was a little brighter, but no, overall, I'm still not, it's just a little nitpick on this, on my, I just wish he was a little brighter blue and a little bit brighter red. But this will have to do, so that's really cool. So, articulation-wise, his head can look up about that far, down about that far, side to side. He has a little bit of head pivot. Shoulders can go out about this far out. It's a bit tight, so you might want to be careful to not break it. And the shoulders can go all the way around. Bicep swivel. Double jointed elbows, which is super tight on mine, but you can see it goes 90 degrees. Wrist swivel, hinge that goes up and down. Same with those hands as well. Ab crunch goes forward about that far, which is not the best, but it could have done more. Back about that much. You can see the paint still completes in. It looks weird though, because you can see a gap. And you can see this is just a rubber piece. So I'm guessing they sculpted it over a molded body, but over the plastic. But still looks really nice. I still like that. And he has a waist swivel. He can do the split about that much, which is really nice. Man, wow. Overall, I'm kind of like, I'm amazed how Hasbro is starting to do better splits on figures. I'm still waiting for a good Spider-Man figure that can do that split. So, it would have been nice if they could redo a Spider-Man figure. But anyways, he can kick forward about that far. He can kick back about that far. Does have a thigh swivel, double jointed knees, boot swivel, feet can go down, up, and he does have ankle pivot. So that's cool. So let's put this guy aside. And my throat feels a little dry, so I do apologize if I keep doing that. So just put the shield back in here. And the shield, that's another gripe. I wish they could use a better shield, just because I feel like they've used this before, and it looks too small, and this just too plain. I'm tired of the clip-on shield, just because most of them on mine have been breaking, and I kind of wish they could use a better technology to make a shield. So yeah, so that's kind of a bummer, but anyways, it's still pretty cool. Red could have been a little more brighter. Again, I just wish they used a better shield for that Captain America. Now for Thor, articulation wise, his head can look up about that far, but since the hair is in the way, you can kind of get it, so that's cool. Can look down about that much. Can't look side to side, you just have to lift the head over the cape. Arms can go out about that far, can go all the way around, but it's kind of blocked by the big cape, so you can just do it that way. Bicep swivel, double jointed elbows, which is really nice. He does have a wrist swivel and hinge that goes up and down, same with this one as well. He has a diaphragm joint. He doesn't have an ab crunch, so crunches forward about that far. Crunches back about that far, but you can see a gap right there. You can see the joint in there. It does have a waist swivel. His legs can kick forward about that far, down about that much. Back, he can kick about that much. Back, not so much. The thigh swivel, double jointing knees, boot swivel. Feet can go down, up, and he does have ankle pivot. So overall, I am just pleased the way this guy turned out. As you can tell, I really like these guys, and these are really cool representation of the classic look for these characters. So yeah, so that's all I have to say, guys. So hopefully you guys enjoy this review. Sorry about the coughing a little bit, just my throat feels a little dry, but overall they look great together. So if you guys are trying to get these guys, you guys might want to go look for your Walmart. Of course, this is a Walmart exclusive, so he's going to be hard to find. Pretty much you can find these guys anywhere you guys want. So yeah, so that's all I have to say, guys. So please comment, subscribe. Please give this video a big thumbs up if you really enjoyed this video. And this is Spidey1997 signing out, and have a great day. Thanks for watching, guys.